everyone, I'm Sweet Nene. Today I'm going to show you and learn you how to make the best baking macaroni and cheese. This used to be my son's football team's favorite dish for me to bring on Friday night to the football dinner on Friday nights. All the guys loved it. This is a very hearty meal. We started by frying the bacon. Look at the bacon. Nice and crispy. Next, I boiled the macaroni. Now I'm about to strain the macaroni. I like to add hot water to it and get it all out the bottom of the pot. This is going to be so good. If you love bacon and macaroni and cheese, this is the macaroni and cheese that you want to go to. This is a very hearty dinner. I like to rinse the macaroni really, really well. So I'm just running some hot water on it to make sure it's rinsed well. Take all of the starch out of the macaroni. Now, I'm going to just let the water drain from the macaroni as I prepare the cheese sauce. To prepare the cheese sauce, I'm going to use 1 pound of Velveeta cheese. I also have pepper jack cheese and 8 ounces of sharp cheddar cheese. We're going to mix that all together in a pot. I'm going to make a nice cheese sauce for this macaroni and cheese. First of all, I like to wash everything that I use. So I'm going to wash it out. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use real butter for this macaroni. 1.5 sticks of real butter. I'm going to first place it in the pot. Moving my bacon over there. Oh, when your children taste this, your husbands taste this macaroni and cheese, it's going to be the best macaroni and cheese ever. I also over here have what I call my little garbage dump. I dump everything in. Now what I like to do, I cut up all the cheeses and place them in the pot. I don't know how many people like Velveeta, but I grew up only on Velveeta cheese. I just cut it up like so. It's very easy to cut up. Very easy. There's no need to make it little pieces because I'm going to melt this down. And it's going to be such a creamy cheese sauce. So far in the pot, we have the 1.5 sticks of butter. Now I'm adding the Velveeta cheese. This is going to be so yummy. I can't wait. I hope you guys try this at home, and I hope it comes out as good as mine. And I hope everybody enjoy it because my son's football team really enjoyed this dish. I used to rush home, have to make 3 big pans when he was in high school for the team on a Friday night. And I did it with love because everybody loved this macaroni and cheese. I can't wait. I'm excited. It's quarantine time during this pandemic. We're all trying to get through it. So I figured, let me just make a little YouTube videos and see how does this go. We're all looking for new ideas, new hobbies. Next, I'm using the pepper jack cheese. I'm just going to cut it right up on the pot, just like that. There's no need to cut it little. There's no need to cut it all uniform. I'm just cutting it up, adding it to the pot. Oh. How many of you like pepper jack cheese? Have you ever had the pepper jack cheese in your macaroni and cheese? If not, please try it. In this macaroni and cheese, I'm using 3 different kinds of cheeses. The next up is the sharp cheddar cheese. Again, it's about 8 ounces. I had used a little bit yesterday for a little cheese sandwich along with pepper jack cheese yesterday. Just kind of cut it out of here and put it down. I'm just so excited to be doing this, and I can't wait for everybody to make this macaroni and cheese. Again, I'm just cutting it down, putting it in the pot. And during this pandemic, just everybody stay safe. Try to find your new hobby. Maybe make your little video, see what people think. I do work for a school, so I did my schoolwork this morning. I'm required to work 4 hours a day from 9 to 1. I did that. And now I'm making my bacon, macaroni, and cheese. This is going to be so good, guys. Also, right after I cut this cheese up, I'm going to preheat my oven to 350. I always keep my oven on 350. That's what I like, the temperature that I like to cook on. I like to cook on 350. So I'm adding the cheese. Look how that looks, guys. Oh. Then I'm going to place it on the stove. And I like to do it very slow. Again, on my garbage, I don't like a messy kitchen. So therefore, I try to keep it. I have a little garbage bag right there. I just put all the stuff in it. Next up, now this might be a secret ingredient. I know some people use whole milk, but I myself, I like to use canned milk as well. And the canned milk, it could be Carnation, it could be the store brand, anybody's brand. I always rinse the top of my cans off. During the pandemic, I've been bringing everything in the house, washing it down before I place it in the cabinets, which is a good idea. Then what I'm going to do, I don't know how many people know about this idea neither. Back in the day with my grandmother and them, they didn't really have can openers, so they used a knife. So we just do it like that. But you have to make 2 holes, one on each side. Oops, not like that. Don't stab your finger. Be careful. And then the milk is open. Then I'm going to just put it in with the cheese. You see it's coming out. This is going to be so good. It's going to be rich and creamy. We got the butter. We got real butter in here. We got cheese in here. And we got 2 cans of milk going in here. Next up, I'm going to add a little water to the milk cans. Just a little bit. To make sure I have all of the milk out in the macaroni and the cheese right now. That bacon smells so good. I just want to taste a piece. And remember, we should always start with a clean kitchen. Clean kitchen sink. All our utensils should be clean. Just add a little water to that. I'm going to turn down the fire on that. I'm going to use my big spoon and I stir it up. I'm not recommending that you put no salt in this macaroni and cheese because we got salt in the bacon and salt in the cheese. So this is going to be so... I do, however, like to put a little black pepper in there in my cheese sauce. Little black pepper. Just a little pinch of sugar. Just a little pinch. Now, you could use a spoon or whatever, but I like to just a little pinch. It's about enough. A little pinch. So then I'm just going to stir it up. Look at that cheese sauce, how nice it's coming together. You see that? Yum. Next, I'm going to add 2 eggs to the macaroni and cheese. Remember this. Do not add your eggs to the hot cheese mixture.
Do not add your eggs to the hot cheese mixture.
Because you will have scrambled eggs. Then what I'm going to do, crack the eggs. Now, I don't know, some people do this, some don't. I take the little white piece out of my eggs every time I cook. I know some people do, some people don't. I find that that little white piece never cook up. So therefore, I take it out. Everything I make, if I'm just scrambling eggs, you see that little white piece that I'm talking about? See the little white piece? That's the little white piece I'm talking about. Not the white of the egg, just a little white piece. Then I beat up the egg, beat it up. Really good. Look how good everything is coming together. Let's check on the cheese sauce. And remember, you have to do this on low because you do not want it to scald or boil at the bottom. So you have to do this really slow. Let the cheese just melt really slow. It takes a few minutes, but in the end, it's worth it. This pan right here has come to be my favorite pan for baking. Macaroni and cheese, lasagna. I found this pan at the Dollar Tree back in November, I think it was, and haven't been able to. It was $1, but it's a strong, sturdy pan, and I really like this pan, and it's easy cleanup. So, if you can find a pan like this to do your bacon and things in, then I'm gonna put the macaroni noodles in the pan. Make sure your hands are washed good. That's the macaroni noodles inside. This is going to be so good, guys. I can't wait. Remember the pan of bacon that I fried up? Look how nice and crisp. What I'm going to do with this bacon now, I'm going to just crumble it up. This is 2 pounds of bacon. And 1 pound of macaroni noodles. Manzoni is what I use this time. And macaroni noodles, I'm going to be honest. I buy what's on sale. Because you can make it as good as you want the noodles. So, I'm crumbling up the bacon. I'm going to crumble up about over half of the bacon. Wow, now if your kids like bacon and they like macaroni and cheese, this is a treat. This is a treat for them. This is a really good treat. They're gonna love it. I know I love it. My kids love it. My son loves it. My daughter loves it. I'm just gonna stir it in with a fork. You don't let your macaroni noodles cook no more than about 5 minutes. That's so far just the bacon with the macaroni. And remember, I still have my eggs over here that's beat really good. Remember, you always want to beat your eggs in a separate bowl, and you want to beat them really good. Look how nice the cheese sauce is cooking up. See? It's going to be so good. When I tell you, this is going to be good. I like to just stir my cheese sauce there, so therefore it won't stick when I turn it up a little bit. Now that I've completed everything else, I'm going to turn the cheese sauce up. Remember, don't add the salt to macaroni and cheese because your cheese is salty and the bacon is salty. So that's a lot of salt. So we're not going to add no salt to this recipe today. Now this is really cooking up so nice. All my cheeses are melting. And so this is going to be so good. I can't wait. Can you guys? Next week, we're going to be making homemade pizza. This comes from Sweet Nini's Kitchen. And I love to cook. I've been cooking. My mom taught me how to cook and I have 2 biological kids. They also cook as well because I taught them in life that they need to start cooking really early on. My son claims that he can cook better than I. Not. He thinks so, but not. I hope that you guys are enjoying this. I'm trying to make it as fun as possible. And by the way, this is my first video. I'm glad that you all can join me on this video. I like to think that I'm a cook. I'm a different kind of a cook. I don't cook like everybody else. I'm different. I also could cook international foods, but I call it with a flair of Niecy's Kitchen Incorporated. Therefore, my food doesn't taste like other people. You might say, oh, I've had that bacon, macaroni, and cheese, but until you've had this, you haven't had a good bacon, macaroni, and cheese. I hope that you all would try this. I'm doing this during the pandemic, so I am trying to eat a little healthier, just to keep my immune system boosted. I've been really lucky to not have gotten this virus. I'm praying for all that do have it. Turn off the stove. Then I'm going to put the cheese sauce in. Yummy. Pour it right over the noodles. I'm going to stir it in here. Let it all stir up in here. That's how it's looking. I'm going to stir it up. Remember, we have our eggs, and remember, this has cooled down considerably because the noodles were cold. So I just do it like that all over. Put the bowl in the sink. And then immediately stir it in, stir the eggs in really, really, really good into your macaroni and cheese. So now look how good that looks. Now what I'm going to do with the rest of the bacon, I'm going to crumble it up really well. Crumble it up really, really well. Look at that. Crumble it up. Crumble the rest of it up. All over. Now you could also use turkey bacon. You don't have to only use, this is pork bacon. I like turkey bacon as well, but I had this bacon in the freezer. Now I'm going to put a piece of aluminum foil on top of this macaroni cheese, and I'm going to bake it for about 30 minutes. And because I'm making macaroni and cheese, I'm going to also make a nice little salad. I just placed the macaroni and cheese in the oven on 350. It'll take about 35 to 45 minutes to set, and I'll be back and we'll have a little bit of bacon, macaroni and cheese, a side of salad, and I got a surprise for the drink. That's the macaroni and cheese, carrot juice, and the salad. I'm going to help myself to a little bit of this macaroni and cheese. Bacon, macaroni and cheese. Oh, look how good that look. That looks so good. I'm going to cover it up. That's my plate. Yum. Oh, these peppers. These are the mini peppers. So good. I'm going to try this macaroni and cheese. Look at that bacon hanging down. It's so cheesy. I promise you, if you make this bacon, macaroni, and cheese, you will love it. This is my first video. And I hope you enjoyed it. And all the food that I make is made with love. Adios. Until next time, my loves.